I mean, come on, who wouldn't do that? Who in this audience, if you were buying in bulk, okay, who wouldn't negotiate the price of whatever you're buying if you were buying in bulk on behalf of a very large group of people? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. But that is, that's what's going. And even that's CNBC. Okay, that's a business network sitting there going, I'm sort of surprised that there's not more authority to negotiate with on behalf of the Medicare program. I'm really surprised. Okay. Let me tell you what the Republicans are saying that they want to cut. And when I say cut, I mean slash and burn, like by more than half. Okay, the things I'm about to talk to you about are the things that the Republicans would like to cut in half. Okay, foreign aid, the budget for foreign aid, they want to cut that in half. They want to cut what we spend on health care in this country in half. They want to cut money that we spend for food assistance and housing in half. I mean, half of us sit there and go, why don't they do something about homelessness? And then the other half are sitting there saying, cut the housing, cut the affordable housing, Section 8 voucher, cut anything that helps with rental assistance, cut anything that helps with heating assistance, cut anything that helps with food assistance, cut anything that helps with thuying health care, private health care, cut any assistance. And obviously, it doesn't save that much money. I mean, it just doesn't. They're just going after, the things that are, discretionary spending things. And they're debating amongst themselves, like, what else could we cut? What should we slip into our plan? But I will tell you that Ralph Norman of South Carolina, he's an arch conservative. He is a member of the Budget Committee in the House. And he said, quote, "It's not going to be pretty, but that's how it should be. That's how it should be." And he said that the ugliness is because we can't cut Social Security and Medicare, okay? And we promised never, ever to raise taxes on the wealthy. So this is what we have to do. We have to, take it out on the middle class, take it out on the working poor, take it out on, single mothers, take it out on people who are on disability, take it out on the poor people in Kentucky who, haven't worked in 30 years. Just take it all out on them. He's saying, I'm not saying you can balance on discretionary alone, but a work requirement food stamp program is a lot easier to sell than premium support, he added, referring to a plan to make Medicare beneficiaries shoulder more of their costs. So he wants to shift the Medicare premium that people, when you get Medicare, you do have to pay a premium unless you give up Medicare, traditional Medicare, and you move yourself into the Medicare Advantage plans, which are basically HMOs, right? With a small provider directory, right? And then if you go outside of the network, you pay all of it, right? So that's the little game that. But if you want straight Medicare, you're going to pay a premium. You're going to pay depending on what you choose, you're going to pay, a premium like anywhere up to $200 a month. And they're saying, well, people on Medicare who worked their entire lives and paid into this, they should shoulder even more of that. We should make them pay $300. We should make them pay $400. We should make them pay $500 for Medicare. Holy crap. They want to cut 45% to foreign aid, add work requirements for food stamps and Medicaid beneficiaries. Okay, so if you're disabled and you're on Medicaid, too bad for you. Too bad for you. Figure out how to get a job as a disabled Medicaid recipient, or else you're going to lose not just the food stamps, but you're going to lose the disability too. Yeah, that'll work. 43% cut to housing. Phase out Section 8, which pays for a portion of monthly rent costs for very, very low income, people. They want to cut the FBI's counterintelligence budget by 50%. Eliminate the expansion to Medicaid that's going on in, 40 states in this country. And so, 40 states have accepted federal funding to expand Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. They want to get rid of the payments that states thought they had coming in order to expand Medicaid to their population. It covers about 12 million Americans right now. They want to get rid of that too. They want to cut the State Department. Everything but the Pentagon, okay? Just everything. Pell Grants, they want Pell Grants available only to students whose families the family, not you as a grown adult, but your family. If your family can't pool together and show that they can't pool together enough money for your college education, then maybe we'll allow you to apply for a Pell Grant. I swear to God. And here's the reason why they say they need to cut all this. Okay, this is Chip Roy, who, was Ted Cruz's chief of staff? Yeah, and now he's, a House member. He said, I mean, it's like total patronage, right? But he said, quote, "We got to get people back to work and get the economy going." That is not the problem. I swear to God, all these cuts are in search of a problem, right? It's all a solution in search of a problem. The problem that we have is our economy is booming and it's growing almost too fast. And that is why you have the Fed talking about another interest rate, which would be bad for ordinary middle-class Americans who have mortgages, etc., credit card payments, car payments, right? But the reason why they're talking about it at all is because the economy is growing too fast and they need to do something to slow it down. So the Republicans are still lying about every nook and cranny of your life in order to cut even more out of what ordinary people who are doing the best they can do in this country to survive. Well, we have to cut that. We have to cut the legs out from under you. We have to do everything we can. Everything we can.
Reproductive rights are under attack in America, and abortion has become illegal in many states. Equality Vines created Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé to support a woman's fundamental right to make her own personal and private health care decisions. We invoke the memory of the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a valiant advocate for choice, by encircling our bottle with her famous collar. A percentage of the proceeds of this wine will be donated to organizations fighting for women's reproductive rights around the country. For all you viewers on the Political Voices Network, go to choice.equalityvines.com and type in the promo code PVN to get 10% off on Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé.